Segment 2, though, we're going to go in and find my other representative. The other 5 months of my year. So, one of the biggest areas, a very rural area, Jack Bergman. Stony Progressive is going to go over Jack Bergman, 1st District in Michigan. The 1st District is huge. It covers all of the Upper Peninsula and Northern Michigan. Northern Michigan is a big area of Michigan. No big cities, but a very rural area with very diverse people. Jack Bergman, disclaimer here, this is going to be an overview and reaction because I did not do this year. He has been a representative for a while, and I would have to say that I have done this once before and did not feel like doing it again today, so I'm going to do it with you guys. He is absolutely a Davos, Van Andel, like the big money in Michigan. He is their puppeteer. He takes money from the big 3 or 4 families there in Michigan. They're very right wing, very intensely corrupt. Like they take over the whole Grand Rapids area is basically taken over by these people, and they run it the way they want it to. It's dry counties, there's religious counties. It's really weird. And so yeah, this guy is a puppet of those rich, obtuse billionaire conglomerates. So let's take a look at him. Michigan Friends, again, 202-225-4735. Jack Bergman. He is your representative. He is the DeVos family, Van Andel family owned, and good times here. Committee on Armed Services and Committee of Veterans Affairs. So I'm going to guess that he's a vet, right? He must be a vet. Well, I know he's not, but I'm just going to go, he has to be a vet, right? Like that's no, he's just a Republican. That's all he is. Again, I prefer this site for the election. This site really gives you a good overview of every bill, and you can actually click on the bill and get a full description if you have time or don't want to go to sleep. It'll put you to sleep pretty quick. It's good stuff. Great reading material. We're going to go to Open Secrets now for a quick checkout of this wonderful representative of the great state of Michigan. Michigan District 1. Always takes you straight to the contributors page. And he's only taken 157 for this election cycle. That's impressive. Got to give it to him. That's a cheap election for many. His first people here, Pharmacy, Hawthorne Inc. I haven't researched them in a while. That might be interesting. AT&T, Michigan Research Institute. That sounds like Dow. Boyne Resorts. Hey, at least they're in the area. Petoskey Plastics, again, at least they're in the area. Although, kind of, I don't know. Delta Airlines, they have nothing to do with that area. Raytheon, nothing to do with that area. Boeing Company, nothing to do with that area. They have no jobs, facilities. Amway, so yeah, who did I say again before? The Voss family is Amway, just, Lockheed Martin, Northrop, Charter, DTE, just, the best of the best right here, guys. This is not PAC money. This is just contributors. I did not put this on PAC yet. Always fun to take a look. It's mostly men that give money to this guy, of course. That's not as important to me. What's very interesting to me usually is where is this money coming from? Florida, Texas, and California. Every single state seems to give to this guy. And Florida, Texas, and California are his secondary states. So that's not New York. So, Democrat out of state would be New York and California. But this guy gets plenty of money for California. I'm sure my UP and Northern Michigan family and friends are super, super happy that this Jack Bergman basically takes his money from California, Texas, and Florida interests. And at 50, that's fantastic right there. In-state 50.7, out-of-state 49.28. That's really good information. That's he is a man of Northern Michigan. He saw out of touch of Northern Michigan. He's obviously a Grand Rapids person, and obviously Metro Detroit, Washington, Grand Rapids is only third. Wow, he gets after Washington D.C., ladies and gentlemen. That's really good. LA is close to Grand Rapids. That's great. New Orleans, huh? That's interesting. Top zip codes. Harbor Springs is where all the money is in my neighborhood. That's Traverse City, just on the outskirts of our area. That makes sense. A little money from Petoskey. That's my actual city. So a couple of his biggest contributors are from my town, from a couple towns near me, Grand Rapids, and then two of the richest cities in Michigan, Harbor and Birmingham. So he is definitely, a man of the people for the UP in Northern Michigan, a rural country farm and tourist area. He is a fantastic candidate, guys. This is really turning into an exciting adventure. Oh, here he is. He's just fantastic. We need to keep him on against him. And for the record, while I'm home in the summers the next 2 years, I will gladly help somebody who wants to run against this guy. He was in the U.S. Marine Corps. Good for him. And he graduated out of Pensacola. So, yeah, good for him. At least he was in the military, because so many of these right-wingers, they go right into it without it. So again, committee assignments is all about that. Military experience, vets and armed services. Vets and armed services. He was on the budget committee for the 115th Congress. That's great. And all the things that Democrats voted for, the last guy, he voted against every one of them. So fun adventure into Jack Bergman, another bought and paid for. That's always fantastic to run into two people who are just absolutely bought and paid for. And yeah, I don't know why anyone would ever want to move on and enjoy something other than the same old. Please, somebody, go ahead and primary these people. Run against them. Let's get these people out of Congress. They are horrible. Both of the people I just went over are bought and paid for, and not for the people. So that was fantastic and disheartening.